Hey everyone, Ruben here, Kindred Dog PDX. I wanted to make this quick video to talk about why you shouldn't take your dog to the dog park. So we've been getting a lot of contact forms in lately, and in one of the sections, we always hear about, well, I wouldn't say always, but a lot of the time we hear about how, they've been taking their dog to the dog park and the dog is getting ganged up on, or the dog has been in fights there. And, that's a common occurrence at the dog park. It usually doesn't happen right away. Sometimes it does, but it's just one of those places where you have no idea who's coming into that park and letting their dog off the leash. In some instances, you do know some of the folks that are there, but inevitably there's going to be someone there who you don't know their dog, you don't know how their dog plays, they don't know how they are with toys, all of that kind of stuff. So aside from the unknowns there, right, there's also the problem with disease. Who knows what these people are doing with their dogs? You know what I mean? If sometimes there's a shared water bowl, like that's Giardia right there, right? So like disease is definitely something that can happen, but a main one is dog fights, and with dog fights comes a lot of fallout. If you're taking your dog to the dog park and they are continually getting ganged up on, or you're playing with them with the ball and the dog comes over and they get into a fight over the ball, a lot of fallout happens from that because you took your dog to the dog park. They are in your presence. And one of our responsibilities as the leader to our dogs is keeping them safe. And if they get into a fight with us there, they're going to see that we don't have an ability to keep them safe. A dog came in and attacked them, right? So what can happen, and we see this time and time again, is the dog starts to lose trust in their owner and starts to lose trust in other dogs. They could have been super dog friendly before. I want to say hi to every single dog. And now they're getting more leash reactive, because when they see a dog, the thoughts of these attacks are coming into their heads, and they're taking a more proactive approach now to getting what it is they want to go away, and usually they end up getting reinforced in that because the reactivity starts. Either the people that they're getting reactive at or the dog is moving away. We might be moving away as well. And so if we're not addressing it and we're just moving away like that, we're telling the dog that their barking is getting them what they want. And then it's just continually going to build and get reinforced and possibly get worse. So again, going back, like the dog park, it's not a good idea because you don't know the other dogs. There's too many unknowns there. And, it's just, in my experience, whatever I tell owners this, they almost get a sigh of relief because they feel stressed out at the dog park. They see their dog out running around and then they see this strange dog coming up and is playing really rough or something. And they're just like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do, The other people might be like, oh, just let them work it out. They're dogs, they're just playing. And some people might not agree with what other people feel like they think their dog should be doing and all of this stuff. So something that we always tell people that we do consults with, whether they sign up with us or not, is focus on building relationships with dogs that you do know. If you have friends who have dogs, great. Get them out on a walk together. They don't need to be playing hard to be friends, and you can actually build a better relationship by taking things much slower, but those are the things you want to consider when if you think you need to take your dog to the dog park. It's not really doing you any favors, and it's really not doing your dog any favors. Okay, so if you have any questions about this, feel free to hit us up in the comments. But I definitely felt like this was a needed video because we get new people following the page all the time, and sometimes it's hard to go back and see what we've talked about and all of that. And so this is a brand new one for the dog park. So keep yourself safe, keep your dog safe, and just really focus on the engagement between you and your dog, teaching them how to ignore other dogs. That's going to lead to a much better life for you and your dog than feeling like you need to take them to this place to drain energy or anything like that. Like, do some just training with your dog, and that's going to burn some energy, and it's going to be much healthier because it's coming back to like building engagement with you and building the relationship between you and your dog, rather than building up the relationship between your dog and everything else, right? So we can get in. That seems like another topic. So anyways, again, if you have any questions about this, feel free to put them in the comments. And if you feel this was helpful, definitely hit that share button and let other people benefit from this information. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.